Hello and welcome. I'm just working through some sound issues. Yeah. Well, I hope you all are having a nice weekend. Bear with me while I get everything set here. Let me know if you can see and hear clearly. That'll help. So this is the weekly live session, and I'm really excited to reconnect. I took a little bit of time off, and I'm live every Saturday at this time to create a new painting, and then the original painting is given away to one of my Ko-fi members. So I'm going to do that first, but I just want to make sure. I'm broadcasting in two different places right now, and I want to make sure that you're here. And hello, Becky, you made it. Yay. Sonia, hi. Well, thank you for joining. All right. Okay. So let me see if I can. Okay, so first things first. This is the painting that was created last time we were together. So this was the last one of 2021, and I love it. It was a great session, and I know this session we're going to do today together is going to be amazing also. Happy 2022 to you too! Yay! I'm just thrilled. All right, so someone gets this original. So prints are available in the print gallery. I've got a couple of new websites and all kinds of fun stuff planned for the year ahead. This image is available in the print shop. It's on, as soon as my domain starts working, it'll be artsyapothecary.com, but you can get to it through my regular website, lindafabry.com, right now. So if anybody's trying to find a print of this one and you can't find it, just send me a message. I'll help you. So I have got everyone on the wheel of names. I'm just gonna take this and tip the camera up so you can see. Got a whole bunch of things going on here. So I'm just gonna click. I've got all to get your name on the wheel. You just go to my website and you can become a member for $1 a month, and every week you're automatically entered. So we're gonna see who gets this one this week. So you ready, set? Hopefully I don't have my thumb over the speaker. All right, and away we go. Oh, it's cool how the colors kind of match the painting. And the winner is Jocelyn! Yay! Congratulations! Congratulations, and thank you to everyone who's become a member on my Ko-fi community. So yay! So I will send that out to Jocelyn. Yeah, I saw it was real close to your name there, Becky. Did you see that? That was cool. All right. And so if you really love this image and you'd like a print of it, you can find that on my website in the print gallery. All right. So you ready to create something? Oh, before I start, so if you're new to me, I do a daily calendar for my own paint gazing practice, right? And so each day I create a new little image. Well, I thought it would be fun if you want to create along, but maybe not everybody has materials or whatever. I've created a printable, it's a free download on my Ko-fi thing, so you can print it out. This is just a plain paper from my home office printer. You can download it and print it and outline what you see and do your own little daily doodle thing. So that's available on my Ko-fi shop for members. It's free for any members. So you can create along with me. So lots of fun stuff happening. All right. So first painting of the year. I know, I'm excited. I think it'll be great. All right, so first painting of the year. And I'm looking for some numbers between 1 and 36, one per person. If you'd like to choose a number, that will be the background colors. I'm just looking. Okay, we've got 15, 2, 4, 33, 9, 1. I should mention, if you'd like to book a session for yourself, if you're a Ko-fi member, you can find gift certificates for painted readings or paint gazing sessions half off in the shop when I'm live. There's only 3 of them, so it's only going to be a few. Look at these colors. These are great. All right, 7. All right, do we get it, everybody? All right, so those are the colors for our next one here. Hi, Alicia. How's it going? This one wanted to take a little journey. What was that number? That's the 33 there. Doing good here. Thank you. Hope everyone had great holidays. So if anybody's over on the book app and trying to comment, I can't see any comments, so if you want to come over to the clock one, you can do that. All right. Ooh, it's number 1, some chocolate. Heck yeah. Oh, look, it's like an L and a V. Lots of very excited energy. I can feel it. Feels great. Yeah, I feel like, oh, I don't know, like, I feel that my inner child is feeling really happy. It's so nice to reconnect with you all. It's fun to come out and play. All right. Let's do a little squishing. Let me put a piece of paper under here. Yeah, that pink is perfect, isn't it? Were you looking forward to? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. It's nice to know I'm not the only one that looks forward to Saturdays for this. Yeah. So tune into your own higher self and do it for yourself. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited. So there's a new website. You can find it through the link in my bio, but it's called paintgazing.com. And so that's where it's all going to be. And some of you have done this with me, I think, in art support groups and things like that. So you know. Yeah. And it'll have its own special print gallery. Actually, there are, I think, 3 images. I think 1 or 2 of them are yours, Becky. Or one of them at least. Maybe both. This is it's bouncy. It reminds me of like a bounce house. Like a celebration, yay. A chameleon, nice. This feels like a face to me. Very red. Oh, you got them hung up? Yay! I'd love to see them side by side. It's interesting. I like comparing and you can send photos through Ko-fi. I just discovered. So I think you're on there. I think, right? So if you feel inspired to, you can send me one there. So nice. Neon green thing. I know it's like an arrow, like a clock, or like a watch arrow or something. I don't know. Oh, like Frankenstein. Hummingbird. I love what you're all seeing. Yeah, I was feeling lots of faces too, but this one here in red is really calling to me. Yeah, you could put them in a TikTok too. That'd be great. Yeah, tag me in it. Oh, I see that pink elephant up there. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do one more blotting I want to make sure it's dry before I start to paint on it. You're both seeing the pink elephant too, huh? I see this pink elephant up there like it's got it's like a baby elephant with its trunk raised. It's cute. This looks like a cup to me here. A little guy wearing a top hat. There, right eye would be. There's a lot going on. Hey, Viv. All right, let me get a sip of coffee here. Oh, like a hung stocking? Yeah, that's cute. Baby monkey. And now I just saw a kitten here. Because you can't have monkeys without kittens, I guess. Let's see. Well, okay. So I've decided, hold on one second, folks. I'm hoping, so we're all just gonna have to like fingers crossed that it records here and saves the recording because I can't broadcast two places at once. My brain can't juggle like that, so that's okay. So goodbye to our, there's only a few people over on the other side. I know, it's amazing that it's like just a blob sometimes, right? In the Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's awesome. I think I'm going to start up here because I really feel that elephant very strongly. Let's use purple. I'm going to use purple. Happy New Year. Thank you. Okay, so this looks like where the eye would be. Little elephant friend. Oh, I love baby elephants. The blue purple under. It's like a Star Wars helmet. That's cool. Totally a pink elephant, right? For sure. Even big Dumbo ears, right? It's like a Dumbo baby. Yeah, they were just waiting in the paint. I love that. Yeah. Oh, is that where the monkey is? That's awesome. I hope I see it. I don't see it yet, but I hope it shows itself to me. Are you losing sound? I just wasn't talking. Oh, is there maybe a ringmaster down there? Ooh, that was lighter than I expected. Oh, I think there's another little, like another elephant right here. Like whispering in its ear. It's like a, can you see it? It's like a Technicolor elephant. Green. Yeah, his little inner child, yeah. I don't know if it's blowing bubbles or what. There's a little heart. I once did a portrait for somebody, an intuitive portrait, and there was a elephant eating hearts. Kind of reminds me of that. Oh, is this the... I kind of see a little bear or something over here. Yeah. A bear in a sweater, yeah. What was that? I think it might have been a Tom and Jerry cartoon, but it could have been like a children's book or something too, where the mouse got the thorn or something out of the elephant's foot. It does kind of look like a little bear with a high-collared sweater or something. Or like wrapped up in something. Do you remember that? Yeah. Oh, it's like a top hat. Oh, okay. That's what you were talking about, the top hat. But I'm just wondering what it might be stepping on here, or stepping over. That bright white. It's kind of interesting. Let's step back a little bit. This thing is interesting too. This feels like an arrow or something. Oh, that's your little man with the top hat, the ringmaster, huh? I need to... Still working on the elephant. Oh, that's Joseph. Okay. What was the story of Joseph with the Technicolor Dreamcoat? Like, what was the dream? I don't. I only know the VeggieTales version. Like, so he's prophetic through his dreams or something, right? And he saved people from starving. But what was the Dreamcoat thing about? Was that just made up from Donny Osmond? Oh, that feather. You don't know either, huh? You thought it was Dolly Parton? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only one. I'll have to look it up if it keeps coming up. I think it's interesting too, because like prophetic dreams or whatever. I just had the weirdest dream the other day or night. There were these little alligators. They were like the size of cats, and I was like, they weren't like, I knew they couldn't really hurt me, so I was like pushing them away. We're the weirdest looking little alligators, though. It was weird. And it was one of those dreams where you wake up and you're like, what the hell is that about? Oh, Dolly Parton was the coat of many colors. That's right. Oh. Oh, Heffalump. I remember Heffalumps. Aw. I'm going to bring this little green over here. I like that bright green. It's pretty. Oh, I did look up the alligators, yeah. I can't remember. It didn't feel that significant. I mean, it was like change and stuff like that too, but... Alright. This red key, I keep coming back to it, but now it's starting to look like a lion. Yeah, they were... They were just, the alligators were just like annoying, and then I like pushed them away, and I like went through I was outside, and then I like went inside, and there was one of those claw games. I think it was because I was talking about a time period when I was in Arizona and whatever, but and I played a lot of claw game at this restaurant I worked at, and one of them like slithered into the claw game, and then like another one ran out so it was like already in there, and I just remember thinking like, oh shit, somebody's gonna pull an alligator out of the claw game. It was weird. Hey, Ellie. All right, this red feels like a lion. Pretty good, pretty good. Eva, hello. Good to see ya. I think I want this to come up here. I like the purple against the red. That's kind of cool. It's like a lion with a Santa's hat or something. I don't know. Hi, Katie. I'm glad you caught me too. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't usually draw off the side like this. I usually keep it in the lines or whatever it is. Actually, I feel like this is a nest or something. Ouch, that sounds like it hurts. Yeah. Let's see. I think I want to add that pink. Let's see what happens with this pink. Wow, well, thanks for all the gifts. So I should mention the music we're listening to is Peter Helland. I'm not even sure if that's how you say it, but that's how my Midwestern U.S. accent says it. And it's a YouTube channel, and I cannot remember the name of it, but it's very nice and relaxing. It's great. I like to listen to stuff without words when I'm painting, when I'm channeling like this, because then I know it's not really going to influence the message. I got a little nervous when I said pink too. I'm not a pink person. It's funny. You must have felt my nervousness. I was like, I don't know, because I really love the red. So, but then I was like, well, if I don't like it, I can always paint red back over it. So that's what I always tell myself when I hesitate or doubt doubt the impulse to do something. I'm like, well, if I don't like it, I can just paint over it. And I tend to go back and forth and paint over things anyway, so yeah. Hi. You miss me? Okay. I'm right here. I missed being live. It's nice to be back. Yeah, I like to. Yes, when you have an instrumental while you're reading, it totally is like a good movie score. I agree. Sorry for the noise. Are you on a break from school now? Well, that's more than I bargained for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, vacation. Good. Yeah, consistency is key, Ellie. That's what that's the lesson I had to learn. It took me a while, but just keep showing up. Oh my gosh, I want to see that little puppy under a Christmas tree like that. Sounds awesome. Hmm. Oh. I know what's interesting is this placement of this lion's face is, I'll show you in a second when I can shift to that, but it's the same placement as the face in the last painting. It's like a little Valentine. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally a red bird on its head. That's why I said I think the top is like a nest. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is a cardinal. You're right. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your friend. And they're showing up again. Is there a lion connection? Whew. Oh, she was an animal person? Aw. It's interesting too, because I was feeling like a spiritual connection. Like I kept thinking of, because this looks like crown of thorns on its head. It made me think of like Narnia, like Aslan. I can't remember what Aslan, whatever the lion's name is. That's kind of like a Christ-like figure. Were you thinking of them too? Yeah. And it could just be too, and we'll get into that analysis later, but I just want to say too, like crown of thorns, that's suffering, and then that kind of cardinal energy sitting in it like a nest. Oh, I'm glad she's. Yeah, that is a nice. It is good to know that they're not suffering anymore. Oh, I know that's it. I think about my friend like that too. A couple of my friends. Did it start changing? Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, the lion is on the strength card in tarot. I'm so drawn to that. Did she like the green arrow? Oh, I could see how that'd be a baby's face. Yeah. For me, it's like it's like a clock, like a gear, or you see. Oh yeah, like the front of a ship. Yeah, I can see that. Interesting. Skeleton key. It does. It has that feeling of like an old key or. Yes, king of the world. Yes, exactly. I can see that over there. Andrea, hello. And this is an interesting thing through here. It'll be interesting to see what that turns into. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what it ends up being. The purple and blue face. Not yet. Anyway. I feel like this is connected. It's like it's coming from... Oh, does anybody else see this? Is this the woman dancing with her arms out right here? Because this is what I just saw. It's right... I'm all excited and I don't want to put too much paint on my brush. Hold on. Take a deep breath and slow down. I just got super excited because I was like, oh my gosh. She's got like this little heart-shaped face. And like, maybe her eyes are closed. We'll put her eyes down like that. Her little nose. And I think she got like a, oh, she's got a hat on, or maybe. But, and then, yeah. You see it? Yeah. That's what you were talking about, yeah? It's like she's got this cool robe on or something. I thought it was going to be a heart, and then all of a sudden, it's like a butterfly. It is like she's conducting or something, right? Oh, it does kind of have some peacock energy to it, doesn't it? Yeah. They're realistic? Oh. Yeah, they just show up however they show up, kind of like humans. I had a mermaid a while back that she didn't have any arms, and I was like, oh, you don't have any arms, just like some humans don't have any arms. It was kind of neat. Okay, first person to pick a number between 1 and 36, please. And thank you. And 8. Thank you. I wish I could use all of them. I just needed one. But thank you. Don't you yell at me, Ellie. All right. Yeah, orange is perfect. Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking orange, but I wanted it to be come from I wanted it to be in the from the collective, so it's perfect. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Yeah. I haven't been live for a long time, so it's not, I don't think it's that you missed anything. I think it's just that I haven't been here. I took some time to refill my creative well, you know? All right, I'm going to let that dry for a second and then go over it. Ooh. Thank you. All right, so I wanted to, while I'm waiting for that to kind of dry a little bit, I want to let everybody know that this is the new calendar, and I don't want to zoom out. I don't want to move my camera, but it's this year I'm going to invite you to create along with me. So I have these free downloadable calendars that I already put the ink blots on, and you can just doodle over whatever you see in each spot. And you can download it and print it on my Ko-fi shop. So there's a link. Look at that one. Was that not a perfect tongue, though? I mean, come on. Wasn't that totally a tongue? And then, yeah, you can, paint or draw whatever you see in it. And then I hope that if you share it, you can let me know so I can see, because it's fun. And I do have like a Facebook group and things like that where you can share those and connect with me. And there'll be more of that throughout the year, slowly but surely. I took a break sort of, but during the break, what I was doing was creating 3 new websites. So it wasn't like, a break. It was a break, but sort of. I feel like a spiral right here. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's sparkly. I love when it sparkles. Hmm. This, it feels too like, yeah, like the front of a ship, but also like someone standing in front of a army or something, like leading the charge. I love her face. I don't know what, it's just like peaceful and powerful. Like she's small, but also very, it almost looks like she's wearing a butterfly pattern robe too. This over here, yeah, it's like, I was thinking like castle something, Atlantis. Magical, yeah. The bear is under her right arm with a red eye. Oh, like this here in the blue, and these are the eyes, and these are like, yeah. I can see that. Oh, look at all these little swirly things over here. Oh, there's a turtle. Do anybody else see the turtle? There's like, it's, oh, whoops. The turtle where I just smeared paint on its face. I can't see it when I'm not looking through the camera. The cardinal has such life to it. It's like it's grinning. It's like looking at me. I really like this part right here, the like triangles, or like it looks like a pattern or something. That was unintentional. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that wants to be defined a little more, but I think it might be about done, and I'm gonna go through the reading. I feel like this hand, where this hand is creating, this hand's like drawing from it or pulling from it or holding it or something. I can see that little bear now. It's kind of like, you know how the like the Cheshire cat would just be like the eyes and mouth were floating, but the body was was invisible. That's how I feel like this bear is. It's got kind of that, like, it's in the negative space, but it's still there. It's kind of goofy. She's conjuring something. That's what it feels like. Conjuring. That's the word that's coming. I feel like in some ways she's conjuring this kind of elephant energy. Let me sip my coffee. So my son gave me for Christmas a coffee warmer, little thing I can set my coffee cup on. And my coffee is still warm. It's the best thing ever. Just wanted to share that. So I wanted to show this real quick because, so last time, this face, there's some serious similarities here, right? Look at that. This was like this warrior. This feels like more of like a crone, same power, but a different way of wielding energy and power. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. All right, I have to sit with these for a second here because I didn't realize that it was even more. Let's see, let's zoom out a little bit. Look at that. Let's just look at this right. And you were mentioning Atlantis, right? Over here, you were feeling Atlantis. And look at these structures in this other one. It's almost like, oh, and look at how the brown came in here. It's almost like this, like warrior energy, this youthful warrior energy kind of became the tree in this one. Lemurian. Oh, that's, yeah, because look at the like, my brain short circuits when I get really excited about something. Look at that, you know what I'm saying, though. Yeah. What do you say, Angie Jeffers? To the past honor, letting us know they're here and listening, as elephants can hear miles away. Yeah, and elephants can represent family. I tend to think of elephants as removing, like Ganesha, like remover of obstacles, kind of, moving through things. But look at those similarities and how things have kind of evolved. We've got the moon here that kind of came down here into the earth energy. So now moving forward, so this is a reading for both this coming week and for the year in a general sense. You've got that elephant connection. Nice. All right, so so it started here. So I'm going to start here. We started with this little elephant. That was the most prominent image to start with, right? And it's got that, and you said the elephants can hear for miles away. We have this big ear, kind of the Dumbo ear, So the ear is definitely a big part of this image. So, and we've got kind of the higher self or maybe the inner child or something kind of whispering into it, and it's coming up and kind of falling down. So I feel like there's this connection to source energy. And when I read these, I look at the white space out here as the non-physical realm. And so and then like wherever the paint is the material realm. And this is going right to the edge, almost like pulling from the non-physical realm and coming in and transforming the heart. Now she's green here, which I always think of as like the heart, but also this one is like the heart of the earth. It feels like kind of this directional arrow or this indicator, kind of ancient indicator. That's what I just heard in my head, like ancient gauge or ancient indicator gauge or something. That's like we have this guidance that's connected to Gaia, and that's what's this is about here. So that's coming in for the non-physical, growing in here. She's conjuring, she's channeling, she's moving energy, connected to time also. And then this is coming here. It's again with the strength. So it's similar to how this one was like identifying with like youth and action, but it's still heart-centered, right? And still the heart, but it's the transitional heart that this was very active. This one is very much like with the flow, whereas this one is more the illusion of control and power. It's a new season. It's a new season, stepping into power and strength. That lion makes me think of the strength card in tarot. Strength with that kind of crown of thorns, or like identifying with suffering, but transforming that identity with pain. Like some of us tie our identities to the pain that we've experienced. But we can instead transform that and let it be a nest for something that's kind of, I don't know, tell me about a cardinal. What's a cardinal? What do you think of cardinals? What's like the first word that comes to your mind when you think of a cardinal? A clock with no face. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Which is funny because when we first started looking at it, we're like, there's faces everywhere. Loyalty, spirit, visitors, yeah. Loved ones. So we can open ourselves up to create a nest so that in our mind we can make space for that, for what the cardinal represents for you. I think of root energy too, since it's red. And the red face too, which again feels connected to this earth here and kind of leading the charge. I feel like the earth energies are really dominant in this right now with air. And then I feel like there's that like turtle or something. There's some like, it feels a little bit more watery over here. More flowy. I keep getting that kind of like flow because of the way that it's just kind of. It's interesting too. So if we look at last year, let's say this represents last year, this represents this year, and we can say like this was like kind of like go after it kind of thing, whereas this one's like leveraging the power of the universe into a strength that is timeless. Yeah. Maturing. So this one has a lot of youth in it. Not that that's not that one is better or worse than the other, but that's just feels like the kind of the movement. This one also feels like night. I mean, we did finally this, if you missed this reading, this was all the polarity of the past, at least year, finally came together, where dark and light came together in one image, where almost all, at least the second half of last year was all so much duality, so much polarity, and then it came together in one. And this one feels much more cohesive too. So I think we're past that polarity thing now. We're finally starting to integrate. And speaking of integration, we've got 3 equidistant crosses or little plus signs over here. They tend to represent integration, like bringing 2 opposing viewpoints together, finally acting on things we know intellectually, heart and head kind of merging. And there's 3 here, which makes me think of like social, connecting with others, and then but still having the individual identity over here too. Yeah. Both have a profile looking left. Yeah, so they're so we're still quite internally focused, I think, too. Although this one, that bird is just looking right at me. It is, and it does feel a little bit like the higher self, like perch. It reminds me of like Ratatouille, like we all have a little rat in our hat, kind of pulling the strings, kind of thing. It's like the brawn and the brains, and then the joy. But the joy is like leading. So let me do the whole like quadrant thing. So, I like to divide that into quadrants, and I say left and right tends to represent the internal and the external. So everything in the painting represents the self. So if this was your individual private reading, that's what I always tell people, like everything in it represents you. But there are, like one that we identify with more than others. So this would be the external self, right? And then these are the many components of the internal self. We're so vast. Like, we are so vast. And we just don't, we chose to forget that or disconnect. We wanted to have this experience of individualism or something like that, I think. So it's hard for our physical brains to wrap around the concept of how infinite that we really are. But so these are just some aspects of self that show up internally that are kind of active right now. We're aware of the elephant aspect of self, this kind of joyfully moving forward, stepping forward. I actually have a card that I made that was like, it's like one step at a time. Take the focus on the first step, I think it's called. And it's an elephant stepping forward. So that spiral creation, coming back to the same point again from a higher level. But if we look at it top and bottom, this is the stuff we're already aware of. We're aware of a lot of our head stuff. Yeah, I think a lot of us spend time there. We spend time thinking and contemplating, and I love it. I love to think about stuff. I love to learn, and I love to make connections and all that kind of thing. So I spend a lot of time in my head, and I have to actively like get back into my body a lot of times. So that's kind of, I feel like that's what that's representing. And then down here, so some of the things that we miss because we're not maybe in our bodies as much are some of these very mystical, subtle energies and things like that. But look what's right on the horizon line. That bird. It's like, keep your eye out for cardinals. I feel like the spirit realm, or whatever you want to call it, the non-physical realm, is right there trying to get your attention. Like, hey, like peep peep, or whatever. Like, hey, I'm here. They're gonna be everywhere. The messengers from the non-physical realm, those birds, especially the bright red. When I think of cardinal, I think of like obvious, and I'm just kind of like that. When I need a message from my higher self or whatever, it has to be like bright red on a white landscape. It has to be like a neon sign for me, and I think that's what that one's about. Yeah, pay attention to me, peeps. Yes. Oh yeah, I've got the crows outside just squawking at me. It's funny. Yeah, so I get it. And also like leading the charge. This is kind of deep down, and it's a little bit underdeveloped. I wasn't drawn to it to develop it, but it's there, and I want to point it out that some of us, if not everyone listening right now, whether it's live or as a replay, are being inspired to lead the charge, whatever that might mean, in many different ways. But it is, if you've been avoiding it, it's right there. It's kind of waiting. I feel like there's waves back here too, so it's going to be one of those things where you can only kind of you can only stand in place for so long till those waves will kind of knock you down and push you forward. You've got to step into it. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful color? Yeah. The owl, yeah. Nice. I love owls too. Yeah, so all right, so let me pull a couple cards around it. And just a reminder, if you're feeling connected to this, there'll be prints available, but you can also become a member of my Ko-fi community, and then you'll be entered into the drawing to win the original. Oh. I've got this massive deck of all my cards together. Okay, that one wants to come out. That one, and that one. There's a link in my bio to my website, lindafaber.com, and then from there you'll be able to find my store, the Artsy Apothecary, and the whole on our website for paint gazing specifically. All right. These, I just love it when the right cards come through. What was I just saying about waves? So this is talking about this part in particular. Oh, I just noticed that looks like a purple heart up there. So I was saying there's waves, you know. But this card says, the increasing momentum of life can feel intense and overwhelming. So take a few deep breaths now and allow peace to wash over you. So do it with me. The shoulders drop, right? Yeah. The increasing momentum of life can feel intense and overwhelming. So before you get knocked down by the wave, take some breaths. Let yourself flow with it, right? Yeah. So that one's there. And then look at this swirly right in there, right? And that green, very similar to this. Love that. So this is some harmony right here. This is, you know, this is what these little plus signs are about. Two opposite ends of the spectrum working together in harmony, moving together. Windswept harmony. So get swept up in your beautiful emotion, right? This is what this is saying. Lots of emotion. Lots of emotion. Get swept up in your beautiful emotion. Let go into love and let the rhythm of your heart move you into greater harmony with yourself. This card on the surface always people are like, oh, it's about relationships. Yeah, it's about relationships, the relationship with yourself. And that's what this is about too. This is about all the many aspects of self moving together. And the way that we do that is through surrender. And that's why it's different from this one, where it's like, what's the, not defensive, but offensive. So this one's on the offensive, and this one is in surrender mode, where it's just flowing through. That's where the strength is coming through. Control's an illusion anyway. But so this is like letting your higher self lead. So surrender is letting go into love. And that's how you'll let yourself move in greater harmony with yourself. That could be a metronome, right? That steady heartbeat rhythm of the earth. Ooh. Ooh, that I was just talking about earlier, but oh, I got chills all up to my ears. I was talking about not getting out of the head, but integrating into the body, right? And look at that. Look at that. And didn't someone say Phoenix energy earlier? Someone said Phoenix energy. Embody your awakening. And this feels like it's like kind of a theme for the year. Dance with the fire in your soul. Here's that dancing thing again, right? Let yourself feel and set yourself free. Yeah, that's what's going to set you free. Let yourself feel that shit. Like, look at that orange. Woo! This is one of my favorite cards. Let yourself feel and set yourself free. Free from expectations, free to move in the direction you want to go, free to open up space for messages from the divine, from your higher self. That orange was perfect, right? Yeah. Woo. You have a phoenix tattoo? Nice. Yeah. Yep. So if you've been asking the question, what should I focus on this year? Focus on feeling the stuff you haven't been letting yourself feel and embodying your awakening. And let yourself find peace through your breath. Whenever you need to, allow yourself to stop, Allow yourself to let peace wash over you, and then you can regain your footing. Let go into love. Surrender just means letting go of the illusion of control. You're not losing anything because it's just an illusion anyway. You're not the assistant manager of the universe. Like, you're the owner. Delegate that shit. Like, just let people, let the energies move for you. And focus on this. Focus on the dance and enjoying yourself and moving with the flow. Lots of kind of flowy energy here, right? I think that's what that came to me, the assistant manager of the universe thing came to me years ago because I'm so neurotic and I have to control every little tiny thing in my life. And the assistant manager of the universe thing came to me years ago because I'm so neurotic and I have to control every little tiny thing in my life and everybody else's life and whatever. So that I heard that one time. I don't know if someone said it to me or if it was like my higher self just spoke to me in my mind, but I was like, Linda, you are not the assistant manager of the universe. You don't have to, because the assistant manager always gets everything dumped on them, right? If you've ever had a assistant manager position, they do everything. So, yeah, anyway. So back to dancing, this little happy dance. I think that's what this little assistant dancing little elephant. Oh, Dwight was he the assistant? I never really watched that. I'm embarrassed to say. Not the boss. I do know what everyone should be doing. That's true. Yeah. Just dance. Just dance and prance and have fun. Dance with the fire in your soul. Get swept up. Breathe. That leader, yeah. And that's what that leader, it's like you can lead the charge. You don't have to I'm just seeing, get behind everyone and move their feet. You just get in front and do the thing, and then all the energy moves with you. Yeah. Really? I'm not the boss. I just know what everybody should be doing. That's funny. It's really cute. I love the matching. The cards always match, right? It's always so fun to me. I know it happens, but I'm just always so delighted by it. But I love that this, and now I've decided that this is a metronome, and that's the heartbeat, the rhythm of the earth down in here, to move with that. Wonderful. All right. So if this will be available as a replay, it'll be on my YouTube channel. You'll be able to find it if you go to paintgazing.com. And you can find that through the link in my bio. And that'll be posted for the week. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, make sure that you sign up before next week. Same time, same place. And that link, so if you go to the link in my bio to lindafabry.com, it'll say like win an original painting, and you click that, and that'll take you to the Ko-fi membership. And then you can download the calendar too, and make some little doodles. Doodle a day. Keeps the neurosis away. I mean, for some of us. All right. Yeah, so I'll post these pictures. You'll be able to see them in the Ko-fi, on the Ko-fi page, and pretty much everywhere. Thank you all so much. It was so great to connect with you. I'll be back again throughout the week. I will have a regular schedule. You'll see that on my website too. So I will be, I'll have some regular lives where I'll be doing some different things. Art support groups are coming back. I will be teaching paint gazing. You can book a private session if you want. But if you have any questions about anything, please reach out. I love hearing from you. I'm glad you're back too, Becky. I missed you. All right. Have a wonderful evening and the rest of your weekend. And hopefully I'll see you Monday for Mandala Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.